LifePoint TV. I'm Pastor Dale Phillips, your host for LifePoint, your path to real life. Well, now we are studying from 1 Corinthians chapter 2. I want to just bring those of you up to speed who are if you were not with us in our first program. We're in verse 9 where it says, "But as it is written, eye has not seen, ear has not heard, neither hath entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him." When we left off from our previous teaching, we were reminding you how essential the ability to see and to hear are to the physical man. And if they are important to the physical man, they have even greater importance to the spiritual man. Our ability to spiritually see, our ability to spiritually hear. And we wanted to make sure we understand that God's plan is not limited to what you and I can see or hear. God does not set boundaries on what he's preparing for our life that limit him to our scope, to our ability to see or our ability to hear, or to the events that are taking place immediately right now. God's plan far extends what's going on in your present moment. God's plan is for your entire life. And with that being established, I want us to move to this next point with the importance then of making the discovery of what we cannot see and what we cannot hear, because we can get caught up and locked into just this moment, wanting God to respond to the moment and not believing God. Watch this, and not believing God for our entire life, thinking that if God doesn't rescue me out of this immediate moment, all hope is lost. But we need to have hope not just for the moment, but hope for what God plans to do for our entire life. So discovering that there is more, discovering what we cannot see, what we cannot hear. Paul says it clearly right here. There are things that have not even entered into our heart yet, things that God has prepared. So let me deal with what he has prepared that you cannot see. God has already prepared a path for life that has a starting point and an end point. He's prepared that path. Now, you can only see the part of the path that you're on right now, but let me tell you, there is an end. God intends to finish, to complete what he has begun. The work that the good work Paul says in another passage in the book of Philippians, the good work that God has begun in us, we have to believe, trust him that he will bring it to pass. In the end, God will finish what he has started. So what do you need to see? The things you cannot see. You can't see, watch this, you can't see the finish line. Ooh, I like this. But you know it's there. It's like a runner who's running in a race. You start the race at the starting point, but you may not be able to see the finish line. But you keep running, you keep chasing, you keep pursuing, knowing that the finish line is up ahead. Can I encourage you? Don't quit. Don't give up. What you cannot see is your finish line, but keep running, because God's plan far extends beyond what you can see. This is Pastor Dale Phillips encouraging you to stay on the path that leads to real life.